So open the next drive from the pistol and back to the flex outside zone here. Get a nice first down gain there. This play is a nice example. We talked earlier about the interplay between the inside zone and the power. This play is another good example of how the power opens up other plays in the run game. So again, here you see the defensive end crashing for the C gap. That gives us a soft edge again and allows us to create these success in the pulls here. You can see Snow does a really nice job in space on the cornerback. Espinoza picks up this blocker. Now, if Grant is successful in this cut and or keeps his feet and makes the block on the linebacker here, then Espinoza is free to pick up the middle linebacker, and this gets sprung for about 6 more yards at least. Here we're in our big set in a straight eye. We're in a little counter flex play. I love this play call. Pick up a nice solid 5 yards on first down. Let's look at this a little bit closer. Great thing about this is with the counter action here, and then running, a toss to the flex. You're going to create that little bit of hesitation, hopefully at the second level of the defense, and then allow yourself to get that edge. See, Irby does a nice job here. He allows some penetration, but he gets enough of the outside shoulder to prevent this player from getting to the play. Important thing is getting the edge there, not necessarily overpowering the opponent. You see this play had potential to go for more yards. Berryhill outruns the blocking here and picks up the same assignment that Espinoza is picking up, so that's a little bit of a miscommunication there on that play, on whose assignment that should have been. Since Espinoza makes the line calls, I'm suspecting actually Berryhill probably misread this one or picked up the wrong assignment. But if we get him upfield, then we pick up one of these 2 second-level defenders, and this has a chance to pick up a lot more yards. There's no one home after those 2 defenders, so if Hills breaks to that level, then got a chance for a big run. Here we line up in the diamond, and run a little power read play here. And again, pretty good yardage on first down. It's kind of a nifty little play. Usually when you run a read concept, you're going to read either the defensive end or possibly an outside linebacker. This is set up, we're actually reading the middle linebacker here. So you can see the pulling guard is going to pick up the defensive end, and then you're going to have Cody pick up the outside linebacker. We'll leave this defender unblocked, and it's a 2-on-1. Ash is going to read, is he holding inside or is he breaking outside? Looks like he's holding the edge here, so Ash gives, and Monroe is able to get the edge on that defender. He is able to just make the tackle at the end of the play there. So here we're back in big personnel. We run a power play, and you can see we gain almost no yards on the play. A little bit of blame to go around here on why this play wasn't successful. First of all, on our play side blocks, our down blocks, we do a pretty good job of creating displacement here on the defensive line, creating an edge for our puller to get around. Berryhill picks up the edge defender here and does a nice job. Usually when you have a situation like this, Berryhill is supposed to identify the greatest threat, and probably he should identify this player as the bigger threat rather than this corner. So that's partly on Berryhill. That's sort of the first mistake there. Then, as Walters is pulling here, he sees a free defender in the hole. To me, you want to kick that defender out even if he's not your assignment as a puller. I don't know how we coach it, but that's definitely my thought process. Then the last bit of blame would go on Cody on this play because he really needs to be hugging the inside hip of that puller. And if he's doing that, then he's not so far outside here that this defender can make the play on him. Instead, he's riding that gap and he's able to exploit the gap and get through to the second level here. It's one of the things that Bergeron did a really great job of in the previous game against Texas Tech, is really riding the inside hip there and taking the tiniest crack there on the power and exploiting it. That is a problem that Cody's had this year, is not doing a good job of making his running lane fit his lead blocker's running lane. So if he does get more carries against Kansas State, that's definitely something to watch. So then right before the half, we're going to go into hurry-up offense here. See, we spread them out. We're running a lead draw here with Cody leading for Ash. What we're hoping to do there is spring Ash for a little bit of a bigger gain. This works fairly well. There's a nice huge running lane created here. We just need to get both of these cuts are not successful. And so again, when you don't have defenders who are committed to coming upfield, you don't really want to try to cut. You can see they just outrun those cuts easily there. If we get those blocks, then it's entirely possible Ash gets sprung for a much bigger gain on that play.